Have you ever felt the power of a small act of kindness? Maybe someone smiled at you when you were tired. Maybe a friend sent you a message just to ask, "How are you?" It did not cost much, but it changed everything. For a moment, you felt seen. For a moment, you felt less alone. Kindness is powerful because it speaks to the heart. It does not need money. It does not need position or power. It only needs willingness. But here's the truth. Kindness is rare. We live in a world that moves fast. People are busy, tired, and focused on themselves. Many forget that one gentle word can save a heavy heart. Kindness costs nothing but changes everything. The Bible teaches us to love our neighbor. But love is not only big words, it is shown through small actions. Jesus often showed kindness in the simplest ways, by listening, by touching the untouchable, by giving time to the forgotten. This story will remind you why kindness is not weakness but strength, why it can heal not only others, but also yourself, and why God calls us to live with a heart that is gentle, even when the world is not. Stay with me until the end, and you will see why kindness is one of the greatest gifts you can give today. Chapter 1. The Power of Kindness in Daily Life. Kindness is not always dramatic. It often shows in small, simple things. A kind word, a patient ear, a gentle smile. These may look small, but they can brighten someone's whole day. Think of a time you were struggling. You carried a heavy burden, but no one could see it. Then one person treated you with kindness. They did not know your pain, but their kindness gave you strength. That is the hidden power of kindness. It touches what is invisible. Kindness is a language the heart always understands. In daily life, kindness builds bridges. It connects strangers. It restores broken relationships. One act of kindness can start a chain reaction that spreads far beyond what you can imagine. Research even shows that kindness improves health. When you are kind, your body releases peace hormones, your stress lowers, your joy increases. So kindness does not only bless others, it blesses you too. The Bible reminds us, be kind and compassionate to one another. This is not a suggestion, it is a calling. Because kindness reflects God's heart. When we are kind, people feel a glimpse of His love. Every act of kindness plants a seed of hope. The world is full of noise, anger, and division. But one gentle action can cut through the noise. One act of kindness can remind someone that goodness still exists. Maybe it is holding the door. Maybe it is saying thank you. Maybe it is giving time to listen. These are small things, but in God's hands, they become big. Kindness is powerful not because it is loud, but because it is real. It changes the atmosphere. It heals wounds you cannot see. It brings light into the darkest corners. A simple kindness today can be someone's miracle tomorrow. Chapter 2. Why people struggle to be kind. If kindness is so powerful, why do many people struggle to show it? The truth is, life is heavy. People carry stress, disappointment, and pain. A hurting heart often forgets how to heal others. Sometimes pride blocks kindness. We think, why should I be kind if others are not kind to me? But kindness is not about what others deserve. It is about who you choose to be. A bitter heart cannot pour sweet water. Busyness also makes us blind. We walk fast, speak fast, and live fast. In the rush, we miss the chance to notice someone's need. Many people are not cruel. They are simply too distracted. Fear also holds us back. We fear being rejected. We fear that our kindness will not matter. But even if your act seems small, it may be exactly what someone needs. In the Bible, we see people who ignored kindness. When a man lay wounded on the road, 2 religious leaders passed him by. They were too busy, too proud, or too afraid. Only one stranger stopped, the Good Samaritan, and his kindness saved a life. Excuses may protect your comfort, but they never heal the broken. So when kindness feels difficult, remember this. Your struggle does not make kindness less important. It makes it more important. Because in a world full of pride, busyness, and fear, kindness becomes a shining light. Chapter 3. Kindness in the Bible. The Bible is full of stories that reveal the beauty of kindness. One of the most famous is the story of the Good Samaritan. A man was attacked, robbed, and left half dead. Many passed by, but only one outsider stopped to help. He cleaned the wounds, carried the man, and paid for his care. This story shows us that kindness does not ask, "Who is my neighbor?" It asks, "How can I be a neighbor?" True kindness does not measure distance, culture, or religion. It simply chooses to love. Kindness does not ask who deserves it. It gives because it reflects God's heart. Jesus himself showed kindness in countless ways. He touched lepers when no one else would. He spoke with the woman at the well when society rejected her. He fed the hungry crowd even when he was tired. His kindness was not only in miracles but also in attention, compassion, and presence. The early church also lived by kindness. They shared food, opened homes, and cared for widows and orphans. Their kindness was their testimony, proof that God's love was alive among them. Kindness is the language of the kingdom. These stories remind us, kindness is not optional for people of faith. It is the way we live out the command to love. Every act of kindness is a reflection of God's nature in us. So when you feel unsure, look to these examples. The Good Samaritan, Jesus, and the early believers all show that kindness is not only powerful, it is essential. Chapter 4. How kindness reflects God's love. Kindness is more than being nice. It is a mirror of God's love. When you show kindness, you carry His heart into the world. People may not see God, but they can see His love through you. Jesus said, "By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." Love is not only a word, it is shown through action. Kindness is love in action. Every act of kindness is a window to God's love. When you forgive instead of holding anger, you reflect His mercy. When you share with someone in need, you reflect His generosity. When you sit with someone who feels alone, you reflect His presence. Kindness makes the invisible God visible. For someone who does not read the Bible, your kindness may be the only scripture they ever experience. For someone who has given up hope, your kindness may be the reason they believe again. Your kindness may be the closest touch of God someone feels today. So kindness is not weakness. It is a holy strength. It shows that you belong to a greater kingdom and that love is stronger than hate. Chapter 5. The ripple effect of kindness. Kindness does not stop with one act. It spreads like ripples on water. One gentle action can move far beyond what you see. Maybe you hold the door for someone. That small act makes them smile. They carry that smile into their day and pass it to another. One seed of kindness grows into many branches of hope. One spark of kindness can light many fires of hope. In history, great movements began with small acts. A kind word, a helping hand, a choice to forgive. These moments created waves that changed families, communities, and even nations. Kindness is also contagious. When people receive it, they are more likely to give it. A stranger's kindness to you may inspire you to show kindness to someone else. Soon, the chain grows longer than you ever imagined. The Bible says, "Do to others what you would have them do to you." This is not only a rule, it is a cycle. When you start with kindness, you invite kindness to return. Kindness multiplies when it is shared. So never think your small kindness is wasted. You may not see the ripple, but God does. And in His hands, your simple action can touch people you will never meet. Chapter 6. Choosing kindness in hard times. It is easy to be kind when life is smooth, but the real test of kindness comes when you are tired, stressed, or hurt. Hard times reveal the true strength of your heart. Anyone can smile when things go well. But showing kindness when you feel weak is a deeper power. It shows that your love is not based on feelings, but on choice. Kindness in pain is the highest form of strength. Jesus showed this on the cross. Even while suffering, he prayed, "Father, forgive them." That was kindness in the darkest moment. It was not weakness. It was divine strength. When you choose kindness in hard times, you break the chain of hate. You stop the cycle of anger. You bring peace into places that are filled with conflict. Think about your own life. Maybe someone spoke harshly to you. Your natural reaction is to answer back with anger. But if you answer with kindness, you surprise them. You open a door for peace instead of more pain. Kindness under pressure shines the brightest. So the next time life feels heavy, remember, kindness is not about how you feel. It is about who you decide to be. Chapter 7. Practical ways to live kindness. Kindness is not only big gestures, it is in the daily habits we choose. You don't need money or fame to practice it. You only need awareness and a willing heart. Smile at a stranger. Listen without interrupting. Say, "Thank you," to the one who serves you. Offer help before being asked. These small actions seem simple, but they carry power. Kindness is not what you think, but what you do. Practice kindness with your words. Speak gently, even when you correct. Encourage someone who feels small. Send a message of hope to a friend who is struggling. Words can heal or wound. Choose healing. Practice kindness with your time. Be present with people. Put down your phone and listen. Time is one of the greatest gifts you can give. Practice kindness with forgiveness. Let go of grudges. Release bitterness. When you forgive, you free not only the other person, but also yourself. Everyday kindness creates an atmosphere where love can grow. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Kindness turns from action into habit, and from habit into character. Soon, it becomes part of who you are. We began with a simple question. Why is it important to be kind? Now you know. Kindness is not small. It is powerful. It lifts heavy hearts, heals invisible wounds, and reflects the love of God. Kindness is not weakness, it is strength. It takes courage to be gentle in a hard world. It takes faith to love when others choose hate. But every act of kindness is a seed that grows into something bigger than you can imagine. What you plant in kindness, God will grow in blessing. Remember the Good Samaritan, who stopped when others passed by. Remember Jesus, who showed kindness even in his suffering. Remember that you are called to live the same way, not only with words, but with actions. Kindness is not only for those who deserve it, it is for everyone, because God has been kind to you. He gave you grace when you did not deserve it. He gave you mercy when you failed. His kindness is the reason you are here today. Be kind, for God has been kind to you. So today, choose kindness. Choose it in your words, in your actions, in your silence, in your presence. Let your life be a channel of God's love to the people around you. The world does not need more noise or more anger. It needs light, and that light can shine through you. Start with one small act today. One smile. One word of encouragement. One moment of patience. And when you do, you will see. Kindness changes everything.